Good evening. Um, it's been a while, kind of under the weather, so I'm kind of unable to speak. No, the topic for today will focus on the rights to take pictures and do recordings in public without consent. You know what say? But I want to watch some YouTube threads. A trend I realize I go on in America. I'm not sure how soon before it reach our home side, but I kind of have a concern. Because we know the matters of national security, terrorist threat is a serious problem. And although we have members of the police force, I'm not going to go international first, where maybe abuse an individual because of them ethnic background and have them treated unfairly in such regard, versus persons who have similar ethnic background are treated more, let's say, it's not fair, but with more preferences, more softer touch. Because the other day I see a video with this white guy telling the policeman all manner of evil and all sort of fabrics and colors, derogatory expression and stuff like that. The police was calm and he was telling the police that he can shoot him and get away with it. That's what on the video, you know. And it was expressed that he got a call from next door that some domestic um some domestic issue. Girlfriend said there was no domestic issue. He said there was no domestic issue and he was upset. Now I am not here to say whether or not there was or was not any. I was not there. I can't say. I can just narrate the the vlog post as I see it, not taking any side, police or the person's side. Because as I said, I'm not in any position to say, to be frank. Now, I know that sometimes the police can be overbearing, overstep them boundaries, abuse them authorities, and you know the rest. Sometimes they get in trouble, and sometimes they don't. And one thing I learned in life, when you read and empower yourself with knowledge, you're better able to make your own defense or not look stupid when you are wrong, or to highlight unfair treatment when someone else is wrong. But the trend I'm seeing going around now, it really I'm a concern because if you as a law-abiding citizen, your main purpose of reading the Constitution and going into public spaces to make mischief just to test your amendment right, for me, it's kind of uncalled for. Why not reading the Constitution to empower yourself? Should, in case you need to defend yourself, you can effectively and efficiently do so, rather than going out there making mischief because you know you have the knowledge. And this is what I've been seeing. I watch about 12 videos so far. I've been doing this for a couple of days now because I wanted to come to a conclusion to make a fair based assessment. Um, this guy, he went to a private, to one of those DA buildings, taking pictures and making videos. And the authority came out there and said this is private property. You can't do that. And he's saying that you can't tell me that because he's in his own right because it's a public place. He's saying the building is private, but this the space like the park area outside is public. And that the police and so forth should go and check the constitution and know their rights. Now, in the US, a lot of the rights I come to understand is that until you are detained or being suspected of a crime, you don't necessarily have to show your ID. And they are using this. And as far as I'm concerned, it's provoking the authorities. You know, most of these persons doing this, to be frank, are white persons. I kind of hate to refer to persons as black and white, but it's what it is. Are white persons. I'm not seeing any black person doing that, and maybe because they know that they're already at a disadvantage because of the whole landscape, and we all know what that is and where that can go. So they're videoing and they're taking pictures, and when approached by officials, then it starts. You can't tell me to move. I'm doing this, and then they are turning around asking the official for their badge number and ID, which they have to show based on the constitution. You understand? And saying that we hire you, you are working for us, and you're privileged because we're paying tax and whatever. No, a lot of times we do stuff and we are in our well right. However, the motive for doing it may be wrong and it can pose as a security hazard. Because we're in a time now where we have terrorist groups and terrorism, and you just go to a building, just taking photos like that because you know you have the right and you can do it. And when asked by an individual, why are you taking this photo? You are saying that I don't have to tell you, it's for my own use. ID, no, I don't have to show you. Am I detained? No, you're not detained. Then I don't have to show you. I'm quoting all this constitution. As far as I'm concerned, this is public mischief. Because if I'm at my workplace and I see someone come every day or from time to time just taking pictures like that, I'll be concerned and would want to know why these pictures been taken and what will be the intended purpose. I think I have a right to know, irrespective of the person taking the picture. The pictures are within their right to take pictures, whatever. And yes, I know I'm in a public place. Yes, I may be on a private property, and you're in a public place. Take a picture of me, but why are you doing so? Why are you taking a picture of me to do whatever you want to do, and I can know what it is? Imagine you're at home and you see someone coming from your house just taking pictures like that, and you say, "Hello, sir. Why are you taking this picture? None of your business. You don't need to know." That doesn't make no sense because he could be scoping out your premises, your home, place of work, or your home, and profiling you for. It could be terrorism. It could be for anything. You're at a disadvantage. You understand? So that's one of my main concerns. And I just hope that this practice does not come to Jamaica and make the problem that we're having with crime gets worse and out of hand. Because to be honest, you have good police, you have bad police. You have good citizens, you have bad citizens. Inertly. And you have good citizens that sometimes circumstances cause them to exhibit a behavior that is out of character. And Even for the police also, you may have situations where police may be out of character, having a bad day, so, and sometimes make the matters worse. You understand? In Jamaica, a lot of us tend not to know our rights where these things are concerned, including myself. But there's some stuff that you just know, you know, some stuff that you just know. So why would you want to go around in public spaces just taking pictures like that, making videos, and if someone asks you, what's the reason for taking these pictures or videos, you're making the situation more difficult by saying it's none of your business and I don't have to show you an ID and such a like. Because what they do, they go in public places where you can't have any discrimination and then they violate your privacy. I would say they violate your privacy. It's kind of ticklish because it's only private when you think that you are the only one know about it because you may be in the back of your yard bathing in an open bathroom or something like that. And the fact that you think that no one is looking to yourself, you are private, you're in the back of your house or the back of your yard. But you wouldn't have done so if you know someone was looking, right? So your privacy would be breached or invaded right there. Question, is it because you are aware of it or no? Whether you're aware of it or not, I would say it's been breached if it's used for the wrong reason because privacy can be among a group of persons. Person in their relationship take private photos of each other and share between both. And that is private because it's between both of them. Until a third party get involved, then it's no longer private. The thing with that now, information sharing without the person's know. So if you take a picture of a partner for argument's sake and they don't know, is that private? Because they don't know. You have it to yourself. You have invaded their privacy because they don't know. So it's not private. You have information that they don't know that you have about them. That's not private. And then when you go and put that to a third party, it's even worse. I was doing some reading not too long ago, and they're saying that it is illegal to record someone without them knowing. Even at work, it may be an audio conversation. It is illegal to record them without them knowing. And this is in the context of you may have two persons speaking. You go out and you record them without them knowing. This is a breach of their constitutional rights. However, if you are the person talking to someone else, you don't have to give. You don't have to ask for consent. The thing is, what I get to understand from the little I was reading, I need to read some more in it, is that all you have to do is consent with yourself. So you consent with yourself that you are recording yourself. Kind of sound kind of cheeky, but I can see some sense in that is conscious. You are aware of you recording yourself, talking to someone else. Then you have no breach there because you're actually recording yourself for your own good. You understand? But if you try to record someone else in a conversation with someone else, none of the parties know, only you, then that's a breach. So I can understand that in the sense of you going to record a building or they're in your right to record in a public space, they don't know. And then that can be the problem. But if they know the reason why you want these photos and the reason why you want the recordings, they can say, okay, go ahead. You may have some guidelines that you can't pass and say, okay, you can't here, it's restricted area, you can't go past here and so. So that's one of the problem I observe with those posting. That is, it's a trend now. And I really hope that none of us here in Jamaica is thinking about that, because that truly will cause more problem. You understand? You make yourself more vulnerable by doing so. So you're trying to make the authorities look small, but by so doing, you open up your country for even external attacks. You understand? Because you don't know where these fees are being sent to. You understand? It's nowhere different. Like, it's kind of the same when you're posting stuff on your status, and everywhere you're going, you're telling people that, okay, I'm going there, I'll be there, and they can check your timeline and see wherever you are in real time, the geographical location, and they can know when you'll be at home and when you won't be, and just plan an attack on you and your family. And that's not good. So, subscribers, fans, and followers, please leave your comments and tell me what you think about this observation that I've been doing for a couple of days now. And if you have any information on the matter of recording and taking pictures in public spaces, its implications and consequences, please please feel free to share, because one thing I learned, read as much and share in order for us to have a collective intellect of knowledge. Okay? Adios.